American hardware and software giant Apple will announce its latest iPhone on October 4th, according to a Wall Street Journal blog network. Apple will unveil its next-generation iPhone next month, likely to be called iPhone 5 or the iPhone 4S. The smartphone will be available to consumers within a few weeks of that announcement, according to All Things D, the publication who released this news and cited unnamed sources. All Things D, however, acknowledges the date could change. Tim Cook, Apple's new CEO, is expected to handle most of the announcement, according to the publication. Cook took over leadership at the company after its iconic co-founder, Steve Jobs, resigned from the post after going on medical leave. American journalist and blogger John Petkowski wrote that the pressure will be on Cook to turn in a good performance at the event, especially after what has so far been very smooth leadership transition at Apple.
And for our CEO talk today, let's go hear how the government thinks about the Malay and Thai trade towards 2015.
Kun Songsak, what is the overall climate for trade investments between Thailand and Malaysia at this point? You've been posted here in KL for about 2 weeks. What do you see?
In terms of trade, I think Thailand and Malaysia are now each other almost number one trading partner in Southeast Asia. So in terms of trade, it has been growing significantly and favorably, but still a lot more to do to increase trade between the two countries. There are a number of products and sectors, especially services, that we can work together in the area of ICT, biotech, and also so-called creative economies and so on. In terms of investment, I think in the past, Thailand and Malaysia and also Southeast Asian countries quite overlook each other a little bit. Then our investment partner most of the time are the country outside Southeast Asia. But recently, I think there's a shift in the trend. There are more interest among the Asian countries to increase two-way investment among each other, including Thailand and Malaysia. But up to now, I think Thai investment in Malaysia, not so many investment, but the trend will be increasing in the future. So if we do more and try to encourage our company, the Thai company private sector, we will see more Thai investment in Malaysia. At the moment, only the big group, CP Group, and also SCG. SCG has a trading firm, trading office here, and also a small paper box factory. And the other one may be the PTT Group, investing right in the JDA, Joint Development Area, and so on. But I see a more potential for the Thai companies to do business in Malaysia in the area of processed food and also rubber product, even electronics, construction, design, and so on. So I believe that in the future there will be more investment. Malaysian investment in Thailand are more than Thai investment in Malaysia at the moment. Most of us know CIMB Banks Group. The CIMB investment in Thailand is the biggest one in Southeast Asia, the second one in Indonesia. And now CIMB Bank in Malaysia looking for opportunity to even increase and expand its business in Thailand too. But I also see the opportunity for Thai banking sector Thai commercial banks or even Thai financial company to do some business in Malaysia too. So in the future, we should increase the investment, two-way investment between Thailand and Malaysia, not only through the existing cooperation framework, IMT, GT, JDS, Joint Development Strategy, and also the new invented framework, the Lima Dasa Cooperation framework also. But that's linked the southern part of Thailand and the northern part of Malaysia. But we need the whole country linkage to not only the southern part of Thailand and the northern part of Malaysia. So I quite optimistic of seeing more economic activities, investment and trade between Thailand and Malaysia. And on top of that, not only between Thailand and Malaysia, but we discussed with Trade and also with MIDA of Malaysia, the Investment Promotion Authority of Malaysia, that we can also work together in the third country, Thailand and Malaysia, or Thai and Malaysian firm can jointly invest in the third market or the third country, try to change the competition in some area to be a kind of complementary and supplementary in connecting the global supply chain in third country and so on.
With the increasing trend you're mentioning, what are the factors contributing to these changes?
First, I think the moving towards ASEAN Economic Community that raise the awareness of the Thai or the Malaysian or other Southeast Asian business company that they cannot only have their production beds and facilities at home, but the increasing the so-called regional globalization raise the need for them to globalize and regionalize their business and production facility and so on. So that's the major factor. And the second one, I think, in competing, in enhancing their competitiveness at the firm and at the country level, we need to go out more, to go out of the country, to invest and create the production business and also marketing network.
These include SMEs as well?
Right, include SME as well.
They play a major part.
Right. Not only the big company or the multinational corporation, but the SME also have potential to go abroad. But